Picture this. You're at a family gathering and someone casually says, "Interest rates are killing the market right now." Another person nods and adds, "Yeah, inflation is the real problem." And everyone suddenly looks like they know exactly what's going on. You're standing there nodding too, while quietly wondering if compound interest is something you catch from dirty gym equipment. If that sounds familiar, relax. You're not behind, you're not bad with money, and you're definitely not stupid. Most people were never actually taught how money works. We learned algebra, photosynthesis, and that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, but nobody explained why your paycheck is smaller than you expected, why debt grows faster than savings, or why prices keep rising even when you earn more. So as adults, we're expected to figure all of this out in real time while making decisions that affect our housing, our stress, and our future. No wonder money feels confusing. Let's start with something everyone experiences every month: taxes. You work hard, you finish a long month, you check your salary, and for a moment it feels good until you see the actual deposit. Income tax, Social Security, Medicare, maybe state tax, and suddenly that exciting number shrinks. Your money didn't disappear, it was rerouted. Taxes aren't random punishment, they're the cost of living in a functioning society. Roads, schools, hospitals, food safety, and yes, a lot of things you'll never personally use. Whether the system is efficient or not is a separate debate, but understanding this alone removes a lot of confusion. Then there are banks, which most people think of as giant safes. They're not. When you deposit money, the bank doesn't lock it away. It lends most of it to someone else, a business owner, a home buyer, a student. Banks are financial middlemen, borrowing money from you cheaply and lending it out at higher rates. That difference is their profit. Your money is working, just not for you as much as it could be. This leads us to interest, the quiet force behind almost every financial outcome. When you borrow money, interest works against you. When you save or invest, interest works for you. Same mechanism, opposite result. A small credit card balance you ignore can quietly turn into a painful lesson, while small investments left alone over time can grow into something meaningful. Interest doesn't care how smart you are, it only cares about time and consistency. Then there's inflation, which sneaks up on you without warning. You buy the same groceries, but the bill is higher. The package is smaller. Your money still looks the same, but it buys less. Inflation is why standing still financially actually means moving backward, and why saving without growth feels frustrating. Even a little inflation, over enough time, quietly erodes purchasing power. Add recessions to the mix. Those periods when the news gets loud, markets drop, layoffs happen, and everyone suddenly becomes very cautious. Recessions feel scary, but they're not surprises. They're cycles. The people who struggle the most aren't the ones who fail to predict them, but the ones who react emotionally instead of staying steady. Then there's your credit score, that strange 3-digit number that follows you everywhere. It's not about how much money you have, it's about trust. Do you pay on time? Do you use credit responsibly? Do you panic and max things out? A good credit score doesn't make you rich, but a bad one makes everything harder. Loans cost more, options shrink, stress increases. It's boring, but it matters. And finally, the strangest part of all, money itself. Money only works because we all agree it does. Paper, numbers, digital balances, all valuable because of shared belief and trust. When that trust holds, society functions. When it weakens, things get unstable very quickly. That's why understanding money isn't really about complex math or secret tricks. It's about behavior, consistency, and knowing how the system actually works. If money has felt intimidating, confusing, or overwhelming, it's not because you're incapable. It's because nobody explained it clearly. You don't need to master everything or become an expert. You just need to understand enough to stop being afraid of it. That's where control begins. Subscribe to Vish Invest if you want money explained without hype, without judgment, and without pretending this is easy. And the next time someone talks about interest rates at dinner, you'll finally know what they mean.